The reason you're seeing the communists react the way they're reacting in the wake of the Charlie Kirk murder is because they know their revolution is in trouble. They can sense it. You can see it. And so what do? You lie endlessly about it. It was a right-winger. You have to lie, or you have to try to justify it. Well, I mean, he had some controversial. Everything you see is because they sense the revolution is in trouble, and they're all locking shields, trying to protect the revolution. They're very good at this. They can sense when the revolution's in trouble and when they have to fight back. How much trouble is the revolution in? How on the outs is the Democrat Party in this country? Listen to this from CNN.
Who leads on the economy? Republicans by 7. Immigration? Republicans by 13. How about crime? A big issue for Donald Trump and the Republicans. Look at that. Lead by 22 points.
Give some context on this. Compare this when Republicans last took the House.
Yeah, let's compare it back to 2022. I think this kind of gives away the game right here. Okay, the GOP is more trusted than the Dems on the economy. It was 12 points in 2022. Slight decline in that lead, but still 7 points. How about immigration? It was Republicans by 3 back in 2022. Look at this. The Republican lead's actually gone up by 10 points. What are you doing, Democrats? My goodness gracious. And on crime, the Republicans were up by 13, and now they're up by 22. The lead, again, expanding by nearly double digits. So whatever Democrats are doing, it ain't working, Kate. It ain't working.
What they're doing is they're desperate. And when you get desperate, and there will be a time in your life where you'll be desperate for some reason. Maybe it'll be at a sporting event or desperation hits us all at some point in time. When you are desperate, when that feeling of desperation washes over you, very rarely do you make the right decision because of your panic. Your mind doesn't work properly. And oftentimes, in your desperation, you make the problem worse. Democrats were unpopular before Charlie Kirk was murdered. Then they murdered him. Then they doubled down on everything and made themselves even more unpopular than they were the day before. It's just how it is. This kind of stuff. Yesterday, that memorial, I brought it up in the first hour if you missed it. iHeart, Spotify, iTunes if you missed it. I talked about that memorial. That memorial was not just watched by Republicans. 100 million people. And that number will go up. That number's up by now because people are watching it today. They'll watch it tomorrow. That's not just registered Republicans. People around the globe watched, and they were sad together and sang worship music together and watched speeches together. This is how Democrats reacted. This is MSNBC.
What you are seeing here is a movement called Christian nationalism that merges Christianity as it's been practiced in America for, centuries with a very specific interpretation of what the founding fathers wanted, what Aristotle wanted, going all the way back to the ancients.
Yeah. They can't help themselves. They sense the revolution is in trouble in any way. Did you notice crime? He mentioned Republicans are up by 21 points on Democrats on the issue of crime. Let me read you a headline. Wikipedia, that's that online encyclopedia, Wikipedia editors attempted to delete an article on the murder of Irina Zarutska. She's that white girl who got killed in Charlotte. Then they protected the suspect's name. Why would you do that? You're an online encyclopedia. Why wouldn't you want people to read about the murder of Irina Zarutska? And if they do get to read about her, why would you protect the name of the suspect? It's not that they're protecting the name of the suspect. They're trying to protect the revolution. And the revolution is in trouble. And you should feel good about it. And I should feel good about it. It's wonderful.